Can they improve upon that this year?
We shall find out.
Yes.
Who won?
The United States won the gold last year.
Di Cristofaro.
He finished 14th in the individual. Puzankov was one of the 2 bronze medalists.
Cristofaro will open. Giacomoni will close for Italy.
Good start for Di Cristofaro.
This hasn't been I'm not being critical. I'm not criticizing, but we've only heard Fratelli d'Italia one time so far in these 6 blades. That's something I'm just not used to.
Yeah, we're not used to that. I agree with you. Well, maybe tonight will be the second time.
This is our final day of foil.
You heard the referee say no blade because Di Cristofaro pointed to the blade, and I didn't hear any blade contact either. And 3 quick ones by Puzankov. He's reactive and flat-footed there to Cristofaro. So after his quick 2-0 start, 4 in a row for Puzankov. Quicker on his feet right now is Puzankov. That's the difference here.
I'm going to get the schedule for tomorrow because we've got a whole... Oh, do we have it?
Got it.
Oh, great. Thank you. So we start 3 days of épée tomorrow. We've got men's and women's junior épée. 219 men's fencers, 173 women's.
No surprise there. Épée is always the biggest fields.
Well, we're going to have a full 256 in the men's.
I think what the ref said with the attack from the left was no attack from the right, then hit a counter attack.
We don't even start until 14:40, 2:40 in the afternoon.
Okay, after the first leg. Bulatov took 62nd in the individual. Giacomoni was 17th. A little flat-footed there was Giacomoni. Again, the attack from Giacomoni misses. Counterattack from Bulatov scores. Fist bump by Giacomoni when the referee gave him the riposte. Let's see if he takes it. Parry. Let's watch. Tough to see it there. Attack fair. Beat attack. Didn't really see a parry there from Giacomoni, so I could see that being overturned. What a big start for the FIE junior team. That was a blaster of an attack there by Carrick. Attack in preparation. This could be a very, very big leg here if Carrick steamrolls Zanardo. Zanardo's got to pick it up. And while he was focused on attacking was Zanardo, he was forgetting about defending, and Carrick saw an opening. Needs to build on that. The riposte from the right was no. And that gave, and you heard the referee say reprise of attack. And once Zanardo's riposte was no, the light didn't go on. Let's watch it here. Parry riposte, no. And then the referee says the reprise or the retaking of the attack from the left. It wasn't immediate, so it's, you never know where this call is going to go. But once Zanardo's attack riposte was no, the attack went to left, but he hesitated too. So let's see. Okay, maintains the call. Okay, both touches, both points for Zanardo are in attacks. So he needs to do that again. Was no hold? What? Oh, it's a yellow card against Carrick, either for covering or court to avoid a riposte. Can't be sure, and it doesn't really matter. It's a yellow card. Oh,
Score needs to be changed. It has been.
so Bulatov is fencing. He finished 62nd. Carrick had the silver. Puzanka, who's fencing, had the bronze, one of the two bronzes. And Kornilov, who's in reserve, took 5th. So they've chosen the fencer that had the worst result in the individual is fencing, but he did win his first leg 5-4. Too easy there for Bulatov. Simple riposte right in the middle. Or there, the 18 is back. Wow, in a matter of a couple seconds, 2 ripostes right in the middle. This gold medal match is getting away from Italy here. They're going to have to really fight hard to chip away. He's asking for a sort of half-hearted review there. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's preparation or invitation. His arm is back. Who was a bronze medalist in the individual, but eventually there has to be a run from at least one of the members of the Italian team to get them back into this. This leg goes to 25. Well, there's a good start. Not sure why the referee called halt.
I think he wanted to see their mask clips were on.
Yeah, and they were. Yeah. Okay, a little bit of a run here for Zanardo. 3-1 to start this leg. Goes all the way to 25. Once Puzanka got going there, huge advantage. And after that nice little start of 3-1, Puzankov's got the last two. Does the counter riposte from the left hit, or does it miss? Let's see. Parried. Counter parry. Missed. It was the remise of the counter riposte. That should go to the right, but it was. Well, let's see what the referee calls. Looked like the counter riposte from the left missed initially, and that's how it went actually. Good one there by Zanardo. Here comes Puzankov. You got to imagine he's been successful in the attack. He wants to go forward here. Attack, oh fair. Beat attack. Beat attack. Six-3 run here for Zanardo. This is what the Italian team needed, and they need for him to chip away at it even more.
So Lame is not covering everything it's supposed to cover.
You know what it's supposed to cover? The lame?
Down to the hip bone.
Down to the hip bone. And in foil, it has to cover the hip bone when you're in the on guard position, standing position, and lunging position in foil. In saber, it's only in the on guard position. Oh, look at this. Look at this infighting. Unbelievable. These two gigantic, tall guys, and they're in so close. So when they get into this, oh, did he get hurt there? He got hit, I think, on the collarbone. That's the first one with infighting. We've seen it. Let's see if he's okay there. He took a shot there right on the collarbone, and that hurts. These foils are made of Mirageon unbreakable steel, and they're sometimes really stiff. And if you take one like that, it can hurt a lot. Zanardo looking over at the side judge to say, did he cover target? But the side judge said no. Well, once the Puzankov Express gets going like that, it's almost impossible to stop. Zanardo's been very effective. Only 2 touches so far, Puzankov that way. Another riposte from infighting there. So now he's put the light on twice on the infighting. Zanardo's on an 8-4 run here in this leg, and there's still plenty of time to go. whatever the case is, assuming he maintains this or a little bit better, Zanardo has brought Italy back into this match. They looked like they were out of it going into this leg. And the riposte. (9-4), and you can see Puzankov's body language says he's down because he's let Italy back in here. He needs to get the next one to end this leg as soon as possible. Whoa! Oh, my. Is he okay? Let's see what happened. Body contact probably ended the action there. Otherwise, that riposte would have counted. I didn't hear the referee call hold for the body contact, but he might have. Doesn't matter when he calls the hold. It matters when the body contact occurs. It's the action that causes the hold, not the word out of the mouth of the ref. Can keep going up to 25. It's got a minute. Might not go for it. Whoa! What a riposte from close quarters by Andrea Zanardo. Another one! He's on a roll right now, and Puzankov's got to slow it down because he's getting picked up every time. Within 5. An 11-4 run so far. It's amazing how the momentum can switch in one leg. Nobody saw this coming, considering Puzankov is the silver medalist from the individual. Amazing. He's within 4. And Puzankov can't get the 25th one to stop the bleeding here in this leg. Another one. This is incredible. Puzankov doesn't have to rush like that. He's getting here in the riposte every time. Maybe do second intention. Unreal. Andrea Zanardo has completely turned this gold medal match around here in the 5th leg. It's a red card.
It's a 1-point match.
It's unbelievable. We were within 1. And Puzankov cannot get the light on. It's incredible. And Zanardo was doing the right thing. He says, just go for it, because he was only at risk of losing 1. It doesn't matter at this point whether Zanardo scores another touch. He has given life to the Italians right now and brought them back into this match. This match looked like it was over, and now it's 50-50. And the riposte ties the score at 24. Oh, the side judge might have had a hand up for covering. Let's see.
Well, it's
a 2-point
25
fight
now because it's his second red card.
It's a red card. This is possibly one of the most monumental comebacks we've seen Okay. I had to catch my breath for a second as well there. That's like something we've rarely seen. And there's a difference between breathing life back into the match and completely changing the momentum, because you got to imagine that the Italians are really feeling it right now. But Carrick was the silver medalist in the individual. And he's got to right the ship here for the FIE junior team. Replaces Carrick. Taking a good long look at it. They put the score up now. That goes to the right. And no more challenges for Carrick in this leg. Nothing's going right for the FIU junior team. Everything's going right for Team Italy. Still the attack from the right. It's rare that you see something so one-sided. At some point, something will break the momentum. A touch here, a touch there, but there's no touches coming for the FIU junior team. They're on a 21-4 run. Giacomoni is he's continuing what Zanardo started. Whoa. Hope the first four legs, Italy was -1, -4, -3, -4. And then all of a sudden, Andrea Zanardo happened, followed up by Matteo Giacomoni, and here we are at 30-24. I don't think anyone watching had this on their bingo card. So we have it. The substitute.
Now we've got the substitute in for Zanardo.
Yep.
Well, I guess he scored all the points he could score.
Yeah, they took him out because he wasn't fencing well, Zanardo. It'll be a passing. So Bulatov was all right. Let's look at it the other way right now. The momentum has gone in one direction, and it's only a 6-point differential. So it's the shoes on the other foot. The FIU junior team only has to get a couple to get back into this, and there's one. A tackle fair that goes to, you heard that clunk, and it was clearly taken by the left. Is it being challenged? Because sometimes when you hear that clunk, the attack could be on the guard. Let's see where he hits. How low? That was right on the guard. That would constitute a parry. I'm not saying the referee's going to change the call, but and that's exactly what happened there. When I heard the clunk, I thought that might have been the case. The replay was clear. It was right on the guard, so the referee changes the call. Touches for the FIU junior team are coming at a premium. And this is incredible. It's no matter what. Off the bench comes Ilya Passin, and 4-1 in this leg. Okay, so the red light does still work. Bulatov's got 2 minutes to go all the way to 35. He can only get hit one more time, so you might as well go for it. The same as way Zanardo did in that crazy leg. You heard the ref, attack go fair, beat attack from the left. Bulatov has to keep chipping away if he can and take some risks along the way. Again, his downside is 1. His upside is 8. And he's got a minute and a half to go after them. The attack and preparation. Oh, there's one for Carrick. So Carrick had a -2 indicator coming into this. Di Cristofaro, a -5. Acknowledged there by Carrick, and a beautiful riposte by Di Cristofaro. Attack from the left. I'm sorry, Kornilov. My heartbeat was racing and I missed that Kornilov is in. So both of the alternates have been in there. My apologies for that. And let's see what he can do. Kornilov took 5th in the individual. Okay, so we're hearing a lot from the referee. Attack to gauche, attack from the left. That's being challenged by Kornilov. So the call stands. Di Cristofaro is one away from taking it to the final leg.
One. Out. Kontratak Nowa Labi. Out. Super. Out. Attack the Gostos. One.
Kornilov's been effective with the attack. We hear the referee attack to gauche over and over.
Let's see it. Out. Pass.
Plenty of time here for Kornilov to score. Minute and a half. Score as many as 9. Di Cristofaro needs to end this to get his team to the 9th leg with a big lead. Not so fast. No reason to rush it. No reason to take unnecessary risks for Di Cristofaro. Well, he made a statement with that attack. 40-32. So they got to change the names. The score is the same, but the names have to change to Yakamoni and Puzankov. And there you go. Puzankov, one of the bronze medalists in the individual. Yakamoni took 17th.
Okay. Hi. Up. Twilight. Okay. Okay.
Wow, that was great stuff. And as has been the theme here for the last 25 minutes or so, Italy comes out on top. Get on a roll here.
Okay. Three. All right. All that.
Just a counterattack,
One get. Great.
but it's enough.
Hurry. Up. Parang may pass. Miss at the push. One get.
See the riposte miss, and then that counter riposte hit.
Hurry. Allah taktis one.
All right, 2 quickies. Another 1 or 2, it gets interesting. Let's see what happens.
Hurry. Up.
The ref has to take a look at this first. The FIE junior team bench definitely thought it was theirs.
We need to attack this one. One get.
And the excitement on the bench of the FIE junior team was warranted as they get the call.
Hurry. Up. Ini yang mau attack Nova. One get.
It's amazing how these guys can get so close and wield the weapons and be able to score like that.
Great.
Great infighting.
Hurry. Para. Pues Nova.
Buzankov has 2 minutes. It's all the time in the world. But does he have the touches in the tank?
Great. Hurry. Allah attack Nova. One get. Great. Hurry. Allah attack pass. Nova attack one.
Another counterattack, but it counts.
One get.
And Italy is within 2. Looks like they're on their way.
Allah attack this one.
Make that 1.
One get.
They're within 1.
Great. Hurry. Allah attack this one.
There is no way Yakamoni's giving up ground that easily on the next one. He tried something there. It obviously didn't work. Look for him to go forward.
Hurry. Allah attack para.
And the gold medal to the new world champion, Italy.
Pass.
On a beautiful riposte to finish one of the most outstanding comebacks, like one we've never seen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final of junior men's team foil has finished.
女士们、先生们，青年男子花剑
There it is. It's official. The 2025 junior men's foil goes to Italy. Silver last year, gold this year. Congratulations to both teams. And that's a comeback that we'll remember for a long time. What do you think about that, David?
Well, Italy just, Italy has a lot of depth, and a lot of depth in talent, a lot of depth in skill, a lot of depth in their training. But what they have is